Our 10 News team is very excited to partner with Habitat for Humanity to once again help build a home for a very deserving family right here in the Roanoke Valley.
Yes, in 2014, we helped build a home on Roar Avenue in Roanoke for the Garcia family. A year later, the Chiteri family moved into this home on Mormon Avenue in Roanoke that Habitat staff, 10 News, and volunteers built. And in 2016, we went to Lynchburg to build a home for the Hopkins family.
10 News anchor Brittany McGraw explains how Habitat for Humanity is building more than just homes as this year's Home for Good project gets underway.
Listen closely in Roanoke's Melrose Rugby neighborhood, and you can hear the sound of a community coming together, one nail and one piece at a time.
We bring people and communities together to build not only homes, but hope and community.
For more than 30 years, Habitat for Humanity in the Roanoke Valley has been working to provide families with safe, affordable, and durable housing.
This is our American dream.
They do that through zero interest, zero profit mortgages that Habitat homeowners pay, and through community support and swarms of volunteers.
It takes us a little bit longer to build a house than if we paid professionals to do it, but it keeps the cost down.
This is the home here on Hanover that WSLS is helping to build from the ground up. It will be Habitat's 223rd home here in the Roanoke Valley. Those involved with Habitat say their mission stretches beyond just building homes.
We're here on a site for 4 months, 5 months, 6 months typically. We get a chance to know the neighbors. We get a chance for this particular block to feel like home.
They say giving one family the keys to their own home can unlock change in an entire community.
And we've seen neighborhoods improve. We're building neighborhoods as well as lives.
In Roanoke, Brittany McGraw, 10 News, working for you.
And our Home for Good campaign officially kicks off on Wednesday when we put up the walls for our home. Tomorrow, we'll meet the family who will be living there. 10 News is just a day away from raising the walls of the home we're building in partnership with Habitat for Humanity and generous community sponsors.
10 News anchor Brittany McGraw introduces us to the family who will move into that home and learn why they reached out to Habitat to find a home for good.
25-year-old Tiana Hayes is Roanoke born and raised.
I love Roanoke. That's my heart.
But a quick glance around where she lives proves her world revolves around her 2 children.
They make me push and just strive to be better, you know, to provide more for them.
That push to provide more for 7-year-old Tremaya and 6-year-old Tremaine
Come back!
forced Tiana to reevaluate unsafe conditions inside places they'd been renting.
Not only did I want to become a homeowner, I also wanted to get my kids out of it.
She was overjoyed when she found out Habitat for Humanity in the Roanoke Valley approved her for a new house.
I just wanted to scream, just scream, scream, scream.
The Home 10 News is building in partnership with Habitat, volunteers, and a lot of generous community sponsors.
Tiana is going to be one of our rock stars in this. She's going to blossom and flourish with her 2 children.
Habitat looks at 3 things before it approves families for its homes: need, ability to pay, and willingness to partner.
Ready to go?
Tiana says she is more than ready.
That is not, they're just going to give you a free home. You know, it's, I'm going to work for this. These are the things that I have to do to prepare myself for this.
So that her family can transform this house into their home. In Roanoke, Brittany McGraw, 10 News, working for you.
Our Home for Good wall raising ceremony happens tomorrow morning at 9.
Well, this is that wall that we raised this morning, and we are working in partnership with Habitat for Humanity, community sponsors, and volunteers to not only build this house, but also build the community.
We are so excited about this WSLS Habitat collaboration with our sponsor, very generous sponsor partners.
All of those partners are helping to build Habitat's 223rd home in the Roanoke Valley.
We can do more together.
Working side by side to help provide a safe and affordable place for Tiana Hayes and her family to live.
I don't know how to thank you all. I really don't, but thank you.
Work our hands.
Now that the first wall is up, volunteers and Habitat staff will spend about 3 months building the rest of the house. More More than 3,000 volunteer hours will go into our Home for Good project.
Giving someone an affordable home to live, it doesn't get any better than that.
This is the fourth Habitat home WSLS 10 has built since 2014. And this one home is one piece of growing, developing, and investing in our neighborhoods.
And our hope is that we're not just building this one home and placing it in the community, but that we're actually going to help bring the community together. That's really our goal.
And let me show you something that was really cool during this morning's wall raising ceremony. People had an opportunity to wish Tiana and her family blessings and well wishes. Some of the things people said: God bless, welcome home. We expect to officially dedicate her home in July. Now, we are going to have a lot of fun with this project, and we have a lot of pictures from this morning's wall raising ceremony, as well as more information about our Home for Good project on our website, WSLS.com. Reporting live in Roanoke, I'm Brittany McGraw, 10 News, working for you.
We are now almost 2 weeks into our Home for Good project as we work to build a home in partnership with Habitat for Humanity and, of course, generous community sponsors.
Right now, the city of Roanoke is putting a special focus on investing in the area where we're building our home. 10 News anchor Brittany McGraw explains how our Home for Good project fits with that.
Check out the progress builders and volunteers have made in our Home for Good project. Today, crews worked on getting the roof on our Habitat for Humanity home and continued to work on the flooring system. Our home on Hanover Avenue is a part of the growth and development happening in Roanoke's Melrose Orange area.
Blue is all Habitat for Humanity.
And city officials say Habitat has been an important part of that.
One of the key components of our plan is to improve the housing stock. And through Habitat for Humanity, we are funding programs with them that are providing new home ownership opportunities in the Melrose Orange target area.
Beginning in 2015, the city identified the Melrose Orange target area.
It runs from 10th Street up to 24th.
As an area that will get federal housing and urban development money for several years to help encourage more investments.
Homeowners help support businesses, helps support services that are provided in the neighborhood. So housing is extremely important to us.
Last year, Habitat built 8 homes in Northwest Roanoke and has 8 planned for this year, so more people have a chance at home ownership.
Giving someone an affordable home to live, it doesn't get any better than that.
In Roanoke, I'm Brittany McGraw, 10 News, working for you.
There were a lot of familiar faces out at our Home for Good site today.
Chief Meteorologist Jeff Hanowich, myself, and more members of the 10 News team helped with the construction of the home we're building in partnership with Habitat for Humanity and many community sponsors.
10 News anchor Brittany McGraw was also out there, and she found out how important volunteers are for this project.
Today, members of the 10 News team put some new skills to use. We helped to drill, dig holes, and clean up at our Home for Good construction site. For the past 5 weeks, we've showed you the work happening to finish building our home and the volunteers who are making that happen.
Probably about 70% of our house labor is actually volunteer. And we definitely work with our local trades as far as electricians, plumbers, HVAC, but most of our work is done with volunteers.
Some of those volunteers, dubbed the Builders Club, have been working with Habitat for decades.
They just give everything they have to build these houses, and they love it.
Builders Club members are not only knowledgeable, they were extra patient with those of us who don't do this on a regular basis. Habitat says by the time a house is built, volunteers have contributed about 3,500 hours in the process. That helps keep these homes affordable.
It takes us a little bit longer to build a house than if we paid professionals to do it, but it keeps the cost down so that we can pass that savings on to our homeowners who are going to be paying that mortgage.
In Roanoke, Brittany McGraw, 10 News, working for you.
There is a lot of excitement and, dare I say, anticipation right now, sort of maybe quiet anticipation. Everybody behind us looking up towards the porch because we are about to dedicate this year's Habitat Home for Good.
It's about to happen. This house here on Hanover Avenue is the 223rd home Habitat for Humanity in the Roanoke Valley has built since 1986.
And at this time, we want to hand it off to 10 News anchor Brittany McGraw, who is up on the front porch with all the good folks from Habitat and, of course, the home's new owner.
It has been such an honor to be a part of this Home for Good project. And first, we want to say a big thank you to Habitat for Humanity, Tiana, Tremaine, Tremaya, and all of our generous community sponsors and the community who have worked to make this a success. At this time, I would like to hand the microphone over to Jeff Slinger, who is Habitat's project manager, for a very special presentation.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like just to thank all the sponsors that came out, all the volunteers, TAP Youth Build, and especially our Builders Club, who really stepped up on this one. And now, how about the keys to your home for good?
Thank you. I would like to just thank everyone. I mean, it's a dream come true. It's just not so real to me at all. But again, thank you. I love every one of you, and thanks for making our dream come true.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, at this time, we prepare for our ribbon cutting. So I'd like to introduce Karen Mason, Executive Director with Habitat, Miss Barbara Hayes, who is Tiana's mom, and we would like to prepare for our ribbon cutting. So we need a little help from our audience. We need for you to count down for our ribbon cutting. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tiana, congratulations. We bless your family. We bless this home. It is official. We have a lot more live coverage to come in our 90 minutes of news. A little later, we are going to take you inside the home so that you can see just how beautiful it is. But first, we have had a perfect day for our Home for Good dedication, also a perfect day for our block party. So coming up after the break, Jeff Hanowich will have a look at your weekend forecast. Yes, we know Habitat for Humanity's mission is to build affordable, safe, and sustainable housing, but in doing that, they're helping to not only strengthen the community, but also help strengthen families.
And Tiana Hayes, of course, and her 2 children are moving into this house behind us, and we just dedicated the home here, and that's why we're doing all of this out here live here today on Hanover Avenue in Roanoke. But, you know, it didn't come easily for her. She had to put in some sweat equity. She's been working on this home, and she's been working on other homes as well. And she's also taken classes on home ownership. And a lot of people don't realize with these Habitat homes that these folks do have a mortgage.
That's right.
That they have to pay.
Tiana will pay the mortgage every month. So right now we are really excited to have an opportunity for our Lindsay Ward to talk with Tiana Hayes and her 2 children, Tremaine and Tremaya.
Well, guys, I'm standing up here on the front porch of Tiana's new home and joined with the homeowner herself. This is an exciting day for you. What has the past couple of months been like?
I mean, it's been a good feeling, a great feeling. It's been long, but, you know, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed all the support. You know, I love all the support that we've been getting, and it's just a wonderful feeling today. So I'm really happy.
I know that your world are your 2 kids. How exciting is this for you to build them a foundation and for them to have a safe, affordable house to live in?
I mean, anytime I do anything, I always think of Tremaya and Tremaine. You know, like they always come to my mind first. So to actually get out and help build a home where they're, you know, stable and safe, it means so much to me, you know, and I know it means so much to everyone else.
Absolutely. How were they this morning when you woke up and they were going to get their new house today?
Let's get dressed. Let's get dressed. You know, we want to go over. We want to party. You know, let's go over. So they were really excited, and I'm still excited, and I just can't believe it. It's so unreal.
It's
like Christmas for you, Christmas in July. And this has just been a wonderful day. For anyone who is maybe thinking about going through this process with Habitat for Humanity, what would you say to them?
I mean, it's a great organization or a great program to actually be a part of, because they do so much for you. They're like another part of your family. They make sure you have what you need. They make sure you're financially stable. You know, they teach you so much. They make you so, you know, well-grounded and on point about everything. So I love it.
Absolutely. And you can see that and feel that today with all the folks who came out here or standing on your front lawn as you cut the ribbon for this brand new house. Guys, we couldn't ask for a better day today to dedicate the home you're looking live at along Hanover Avenue as our labor of love as part of this year's Home for Good project. Thanks for sticking around out here with us. I'm Lindsay Ward.
And I'm John Carlin. Thank you, Lindsay. I tell you what, it was back in May that we raised the first walls, and now in about 10 weeks we are standing in a finished home, this Habitat project. Lindsay and I both put a little bit of sweat equity into it. Not a whole lot, but let me tell you a little bit about the house. Does that sound like a good idea right now? So we're standing in the dining room. Of course, no furniture yet because we just cut the ribbon a little while ago. But there's a dining room, a living room, 3 bedrooms, and a finished kitchen. The kitchen is beautiful, by the way. Yep. And upstairs in one of the bedrooms, I had the opportunity to fix one of the closet doors.
Oh,
that was my big contribution to the project. The little catch that keeps the door closed wasn't in the right place, and so all right. Well, would you like to talk to Tiana?
Yes.
All right.
We have Tiana, the homeowner here. She is walking in. So Tiana, come on in and join us. You are now standing in your finished home. How does this moment feel for you?
It's unbelievable. I mean, it's amazing. It's great. I mean, I just can't believe it. I'm just so excited.
I want to ask you, do you have a favorite part of the home now that you've had a chance to kind of get in here and look around a little bit?
No, just the whole house.
Too new, right?
The house, period.
Yeah.
The whole thing. And so it's empty now, so you have a lot of work to do to decorate it. Have you thought about like colors and what you're going to do to spruce it up?
I thought WSLS would help with that, but
John's a painter.
Well, I can paint, but I happen to know somebody who is a decorating expert. Yeah.
That'll be great.
So, how happy are the kids? Are they excited? Yeah.
They're really excited. We got our own rooms. I want basketball, football, gymnastics. That's a lot that they want to do with their rooms, so they're really excited.
Okay.
That's the fun part. Right. Picking out all the decor and the kids picking that out, what they want. That's always the fun part.
Do you have any furniture? I mean, because this dining room is not the way it's supposed to look.
Yeah.
Are you ready with it? You got some furniture coming?
I'm ready.
Yeah?
Tomorrow happens to be my birthday, so we'll be moving on my birthday tomorrow, and we have some movers coming in to help out. We'll be fine.
How did we just find out about that? What a special day for you, Tiana. This has just been wonderful for you to share this moment with us and all of our viewers, so thank you. You're going to want to stick around. We have more surprises to coming up later in the show. Guys, back to you.
Welcome back to Roanoke. We just cut the ribbon here on the Habitat build. It's a very joyous occasion for us here in Roanoke, and of course we're at the block party here enjoying a lot of fun times. Joining me are Shayla and Rihanna. Hey guys, are you having a good time tonight?
Yeah!
And I have to ask Kobe over here. Kobe, how's the food?
Delicious.
I bet it looks really good. Yeah, and how long are you guys gonna be out here for? Hey, you want to say hi too? Say hi to the viewers. You're live right now.
Hi.
There you go. Hey guys, we have a very interesting weekend coming. Let's get right into things with the graphics here.
I just want to say thank you to everyone who has helped with this Home for Good project.
And there couldn't be a more deserving family in our home tonight. Tiana Hayes and her children, Tremaine and Tremaya. We wish them the best in their homeowner journey.
Yeah.
And how great was it to see how happy she was? I mean, it's just like coming right out of her skin. How happy she is. And Jeff, you did well with the weather today.
So far so good. It's been a little bit ominous. We've had more clouds today, but the rain has held off.
Right. And then the sun came out.
I know. I know. It's nice to see.
It was beautiful.
And thank you, of course, to all the volunteers who helped make this happen.
I tell you what, was it 250 volunteers, 2,200 volunteer hours.
Right. Yeah.
That's what it takes, and we built this house in 10 weeks.
Yep.
I say we. I fixed one closet door.
I know, right?
But,
a little bit of help.
Still, right. All right.
Lots
well,
of
folks,
volunteers.
Thank you all for joining us. We will have another update for you a little bit later on this evening and complete wrap up of all the festivities tonight at 11, but NBC Nightly News is coming up next.